Okay, so I'll call my face. Alright, what this video is going to be about is fucking obnoxious glare on my glasses and my shitty video quality. What am I doing with my glasses? Alright, so, what? Okay, so I'm pretty damn agitated. And that is because, okay, so I saw this thing, I saw another thing on the internet, a news story, and it was about an 8th grader in California who gave his lunch away to somebody, and this school has a no sharing your food policy, which is bullshit. And I mean, like, I can understand for health reasons, like, okay, obviously, if you've taken a bite out of a sandwich and you're sick, don't give it to your friend. I'm pretty sure they know that much. Sorry. Okay. Sorry for that. But, yeah. Okay. So, I have to do that thing. But, okay, so, like that I can understand. But, they went as far as to punish him for sharing his food with his friend, which is pretty fucked up to me. Because his friend was hungry, and so he was being a good person and gave his friend his lunch. And he got in trouble for it. And then I started thinking, why the hell aren't they allowed to do that? And then I started thinking more, and all of these thoughts basically can join together into we are teaching our children to be monsters. Like, not monsters, but we're teaching them to not want to share, to not want to be kind to one another, to not pay attention to the people around them. We are trying to get them to play more into our individualist society. And what that means is that our society, our American society, is dominated by thought that we Walls Creek, okay, sorry. But our society is dominated by the thought that we only care about ourselves and only do things for ourselves to get to the top of wherever we're going, school, business, whatever. And in places like Japan and Western, like Eastern societies over there, in Asia, their society is more community based, more family oriented, that they do things for the family to help their family. And we are teaching our children to not want to help other people, and it's disgusting because that's turning into children not having empathy. They're being so pumped up, full of hate and bad things, like just seeing awful stuff all the time, just shootings and murder. Just used to seeing it and hearing about it all the time, that they're becoming desensitized to it and are being left with no empathy. And when that happens, you get crazy sociopathic children. And that is one scenario. There's one scenario. And the other scenario is you give kids meds, fuck ton of meds, and when that happens, they are also left with no empathy and no feelings. So they either way, in this capitalist society, we're turning our children into sociopaths because they don't have like feeling left anymore. They don't care because we are teaching them not to care, and we're putting them into a system of servitude for the rest of their lives. And what I mean by that is there were child labor laws put in place so that kids couldn't work. So if kids can't work, what else are they supposed to do? Like from a crazy government's point of view, what else are they supposed to do? And that's how school happened, because even though they're not physically taking as they're not physically taking like risks, it's not as risky as working in a sweatshop. It is so mentally damaging that it is unreal. And our children are still like I keep looking at my face. It's why I take my glasses off. I'm really self-conscious because the light's bad. It's so it makes it look like my nose is huge and my face is wide and my eyebrows are screwed up. Hold on. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh wait. Okay. But so yeah, what is essentially happening is that the US government's trying to turn our children into robots. And it's awful because we're human beings. They're only like children. It might not seem like it is yet again another genocide of yet another population of people, but it is just because they're not going out and slaughtering people with swords and guns and stuff. It doesn't mean it isn't as bad, because now they're doing it themselves and we're doing it ourselves, and we play into this by not fighting back and not taking a stand against it. Like, learning is awesome. Like, we should all want to learn and expand our brains and like know how to read and stuff so we can have medicine and food and new technology. But we can't very well do that if we're so fucked up in the head that we can't do it anymore because we go nuts and kill each other. And that, like, you think that it might sound very dramatic when I say that, but it's the truth. That's what's gonna happen eventually if we do not take a stand and fight back for our human rights, which we don't have any left. And you're like, oh, white girl America, blah blah blah. Shut up. Because I'm a human being just like the rest of you. Just because I'm not as oppressed as other people, it doesn't mean that I don't want to do something about it. And if you think you can't do something about it, you 100% can. Even just by sharing this stuff and bringing awareness to it. But that is all I have to say for right now. And hopefully I will find better lighting in my next video. So thanks and stuff. Goodbye.